Yeah, hi, hello everyone. Welcome to the next session of full stack development. So, online people, I hope you are able to listen to me and also you're able to see my screen. Just one of you give me the confirmation. You're able to see my screen.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, thank you. So, anyone doesn't know Telugu here in online, or all of you guys know Telugu? If anyone doesn't know, just let me know. So, means all of you know Telugu, right? Okay, fine. So in our previous sessions, what we did, we just started with the what exactly full stack development is, and in that, majorly we do have two types or two parts, I can say. That is front end development and back end development. So if you want to become a full stack developer, it is essential for us to become front end developer at the same time back end developer. Absolutely, we are talking that word called development means we have to write the programs, both the sides, front end side and as well as back end side. But the purpose is different. Front end side, the purpose is to design that web page or website where we will display some data to the users. Next, right side, back end. Here we will be writing the code or programs for applying some logics whatever the application we working in that, definitely logics will be there, right? If you are talking about a Gmail application, the logics are like registration, login activity, login checking, right? Then home page, such things are like searching in the application you search. They are like some activities. If you talk about e-commerce application, right? There, what will be the activities? Registration, login, common. Other than that, search products will be there, right? Filter products, we'll see products, right? In that, yeah. Then add the product to the carts. Then again open cart. In that again buy buy now or something, place order, like that will be there. Even search, different activities will be there. So all these are different activities. They are in backend and they are particular to that particular application. And if it is a Facebook and other, that is another kind of application where it is like a social media platform. It is a website, but the purpose is some social media activities, right? There also certain activities will be there. Again, registration, login will be there. Searching for people, you'll search, right? Search will be there. Some post will be there. Observing the post, that like watching the post will be there, or if you want to create the post, so that also will be there, right? Next is message also will be there in that, but all are different activities. So whatever we see is like a front end, and whatever it happens using that front end, something will activity, that is like back end. Clear? So if you want complete application as a programmer or as a developer, if you want complete application to work, we have to write both the sides. Clear? But from the user perspective, user cannot see backend. User only can see the front end. He can see only those beautiful web pages, like colors, text, images, videos, whatever it is there on the page, that only you can see. That's the reason we call them as front end, and also we call it as UI, user interface. So this development, we can say front end development. The other name is like UI development or user interface development. And as we use this website as a user in our phone, we can open, or in our laptop, or in the desktop, or in the phone also. Sometimes two types, like people will use browser or people will use apps also. So but whatever it is, we are using our local device. That's why we call front end whatever it is displayed, the device is called client device. We call it as client. Means whatever we use, that is called client. But actual data is stored somewhere, right? If you talk about your Gmail data is not in your phone. You can open Gmail in other computer also, right? Means actual data is stored in some other remote place, that is called server, or you can say simply server computer. Clear? So if you want to work with full stack development or complete web application, two systems always will be working. One is the client computer or client system, the other one will be the server system. But how both are connected each other? With the help of the browser will be using, there will be typing, but that browser is a medium. But to connect your this system and that system, client and server system, we take the help of the internet. In the browser we type the address, just the domain name, server address we type. Gmail.com is the server address for domain name for your Gmail. For Facebook maybe facebook.com, for Wikipedia maybe wikipedia.org, something like that. But how it will be connected? With the help of the internet it will be connected. That is the way how user will use. But first it should be created, right? Now we have to think in terms of a programmer now. So if we want that to happen, first only we have to create the front end, then we have to create the back end. If everything is working fine, then we will purchase one domain, we'll put all the code in that domain, then people around the world can able to see our website and people can work with our website. So this is the way how usually things will happen with respect to web application. Yeah, clear, right? The guys, whoever came like first class today, I hope you guys got at least some clarity, like what it is, the full stack development. The same thing I actually talked in the previous sessions also, but elaborated. The whatever I told just now, the same things I little bit more description I gave. You just to go through it, you'll be getting. Still, if you guys are having any doubt, not a problem, just to make a note of those things. If you have any, in the next session you come up with those questions to me, I will be clarifying it. And even for the online people also, whoever is missed, you first to go through that session. And still if you're having any doubts, just make a note of them. And in the next session, I'll be giving the time there. You can post those questions, I will be answering you guys. So this is what full stack is about. And the yesterday's session, what we did is we just started with the first module, like UI development or front end, because this complete uh, course journey will start from the front end first. Once we are done with the front end, then we will move to back end. In the front end also we have so many technologies to learn. So the main important are like HTML, CSS and JavaScript. After that we have one framework for JavaScript, that is React.js. So in this, first we started something like HTML. It's an hypertext markup language whose full form is that, and it is generally used for creating the web page. So in web page, whatever we see, that is added only with the help of the HTML. Means HTML is responsible for the content of the web page. What is the content? The content actually could be anything. Whatever we see, that is the content. Text. In a page, what we can see? Text, images, some videos, links, some links, right? Audios, videos, sometimes some forms also will be there. People will enter, some data into the form, right? So all these are examples for the content. All that content is added only with the help of the HTML. That's the reason we say HTML is responsible for the content of the web page, and it gives the proper structure to your web page. Structure means not like styling. Structure means what should be there. Text should be there, or image should be there. So you'll be having one imagination, like what your website actually should have. On the top I should have one menu, after that I should have one image, after that some paragraph should be there, next one heading should be there, something, then one video should be there. You'll be having something in your mind, right? That is called I am telling like structure. So to define or to give that structure, we have to take the help of HTML. And how this HTML is adding the content to our pages, by taking the help of the tags. And we do have like exclusive tags. Means for every purpose we have a different tag. Like if you wanted to add paragraph, kind of paragraph tag P, and if you wanted to add any images, like image tag img will be there. Like that, whatever the content I said here, not only this, some extra content also, whatever it is, for every different content, we have different tag will be available there. Clear? In the journey of HTML, we do learn all the tags. Like Means first we will be learning all the content to add. We will be learning something like different content. We will learn how to add. In the process, we will be learning about the tags. Because if you want to add paragraph, we have to learn p10. In the same way, everything, every different content, the moment we add, we are using tags. But okay, fine. But other than that, we discussed one more important point yesterday. That is, if we are talking about any web page that will be following a certain blueprint or certain basic structure will be there. Any web page which is running on World Wide Web nowadays, www, right? On that, any website which is running now, which definitely will be following this particular blueprint or something like some basic structure will be there. So what does it? What it contains? What that structure? Yeah, doc type HTML. That is an optional actually. Yeah. Before head, good. Before head we have HTML. Actually, doc type HTML, but it is an optional thing. But mandatory things are like HTML. So yeah, open and close HTML tag, and this is a root tag. Means it should not be under any tag. Everything should be under these tags only. So this should be like a main tag. And after that we have two primary tags, head and body. See, if we want our page should not have any text and all, yes. If you don't want any images, only text, yes. But whatever it may be the web page, these two must be there. They are head tag and body tag. So open head, close. See, in HTML, as we talk about the tag, it will have two parts always, opening and closing. So opening is like a opening tag or start tag. Closing is like a closing or end tag. Together we call it as a element, HTML element. Inside that we have the content, different content. So head tag is something which will not have your actual content, like your images. Paragraphs will not be written in the header tag. They are written in the body tag. So all the visible content is written inside the body tag. But what we have to write in the header tag, then we will be writing title is one example, but we do write something like some meta information. We call it as some meta information. So meta information means it is 9:45కి అనౌన్స్ చేయమన్నారు టైప్ చేసి yeah, okay, fine. So here in the header tag, we have to write something like meta information. Meta means something information about your web page, not the content of the page, just information like what is the title of your web page, something, some extra things we'll be writing. What are the other extra things? I will talk later, but as of now, title we can write. But this is very important. Body tag. Inside that, we will be writing all the visible content. Whatever we see with our eyes on any website, that is written only in the body tag. So this is the basic template or the basic blueprint for any website to be or web page to be created. If you know how to create a web page, you create one more web page, one more web page, one more web page, put all together, link them all together under one directory or one what we call like folder. Then that is a website. Website is what website contains different web pages only. You take Gmail, what Gmail will be having? Registration page, login page, home page, something like inbox, something contact us, different all together is like a website. So if you know how to create a web page, you can create a website. It's an integration of web pages only. So this is the basic blueprint or structure or template followed by anything, any web page which is running on World Wide Web definitely will be following this. And already yesterday, I think we have seen example as well. Just for 1 minute, I will just show that here. Yeah, this is Amazon site, right? Now you are able to see, forget about this doc type, but you are able to see HTML. So after HTML, you are able to see something like header tag. You are able to see something closing of the header tag. and after that immediately body tag started. That green color is like a comments which is not executing. Okay, so after that body tag started. Now see that body tag is ended, after that HTML tag is ended, but they have written only very few lines, of course, only 19, how much, just 1934, right? But the structure is same because it's a huge site. What, like, it's an Amazon site which is having some, what I can say, thousands of products will be there. So many, so much. If you click something will come. If you click something will come. So much of data is there. That's why they might be having so much of so many lines. Definitely will be there. Able to see something after that. There is comments only, but they have their own set of code for that. Mm. Some animal or something is there. Something. Able to see. Uh, same works for other websites as well. It is about India Wikipedia India page. Here also you are able to see starting from what dark type. Okay, fine. After that HTML, and after that it's header tag. Whenever we open Wikipedia, it is getting stuck. Yesterday also, when you open Wikipedia, right? Amazon worked, and after that, when you opened, okay, fine. Anyhow, we have seen it for Amazon, right? The same will be there for this one also. The only thing is the number of lines will be different and the content will be different. So other than this, what we discussed in the yesterday session, that is like how to create our own web page, how to create the first web page. See, this is very simple. Whatever the blueprint, that template I told, that template we have to maintain. That is open HTML, close HTML, header tag, and after that body tag we have to write. So where we have to write this is we have to take one fresh notepad. You can take that. So the steps are like simply open your text editor. In our case, it is Notepad, right? You have to do that, and after that, you have to write basic template code. We have to write, and then write whatever the content you want to write, and after that, we have to save the file. Save that file with the .html extension. Means the name you can write anything, but the extension should be .html, and make it all files save. Then it is done. So already yesterday the same thing we did, right? And but I told you before, you guys save anything. First, what we have to do is we have to create proper folder structure. For just it is for to avoid the confusion. Every time it should not be like you're saving somewhere else. It should not be like zigzag. So that's the reason. Full stack in that two folders, backend and front end. In the front end, one folder like HTML. After few days we will create CSS. After that JavaScript. Next to React JS, like that. So in the HTML I just stored that one file called first. Clear? In this way we can able to. So how to create it? No need to worry. So now we'll do the same now. What are the steps? First, you have to open one, notepad, one new notepad. You have to open new file. Yeah. After that, yeah. Tell me the steps. What we have to do now? Yeah. Open. No, no, notepad I opened. I have written already this one. Content also I have written. Huh? Yeah, body something, some data. If you want to write, we can able to write here. So I want to keep it very simple. Just I am writing hi, hello. Right. Now next step, what we have to do? Save. We have to save the file. See, these are the steps. So first to open the text editor, right? Just a minute. Yeah. So you have to open the text editor, no? Then after that, yeah, template code you have to write. Yes, that also we have written. Last step is we have to save the file. So go there and save it, or directly you can go with Control S also. Then ensure that you are saving in the proper folder, like a specific folder which we already created. In that folder, we have to save it. Now here, write any name of your wish. Just I am writing second. You write any name. If you have name in your mind like two, three words, big name, then also you can write, but write together or at least use underscore. But don't use space. Clear? Dot html, and keep this save type to always all files. Don't leave like this and don't put save. Then it will create not, it will not create a web page, it will create a text file whose name is second.html. The file is like second.html.txt. You understood, right? Now say this, to cross check whether it's been created over there or not. We can where we saved it. Huh? What? Where we saved it? Uh, Again, I am going with the option called save as. Go to front end in the this one. And now dot html all files. Save. What is the location? It is Harsha OneDrive. Okay, where we are seeing this one. Just a minute. Desktop full stack. Yeah, that is another copy, that is maybe like drive, online copy, that is. So this is actual our local. Okay, fine, whatever it is, it's been saved now. Just now 9:37, just it is saved. To see the output, how to do? First select that will be highlighted. After that, go for right click option, then open with option, then you can go with any of the browser of your wish to open the output. To see the code again, you can go with again notepad. If you don't see, again you can go for choose app. There again you can choose further. But I want to see the output, so you can click anything, Edge or something, Chrome. You are able to see that. Now here, yeah, we are able to see now. But it is very tiny content, very small content we have written. Just hi, hello. That's been displayed onto the left top corner, because we did not write any position, yeah, give any css and all. That's why it is there, right? Now coming to the title, if you see what title it is showing, title always displayed on the tab. That is telling like second.html is like title. And what is your web page name? Also second.html only. Your web page is also second.html. Title is also same as your file name, right? Actually that is a file name. Why? Because we are not writing our own title. If we do not write, default title will come. Clear? Assume like, with simple generalized example, I can say this is not related to this, but you can remember like whenever you buy or whenever uh, build a new house, whenever you are trying to build new house, you'll be having a builder and some people will be there to help you, right? So at that time, if they will be asking you about the interior and they'll be asking you about the wall painting and colors and all, right? If you don't say what happened, they will come up with the white. Normal I am talking. If you don't say anything and all, they will be having some default options, right? You got it or not? Yeah, in earlier days also you see what walls means white. white. Nowadays you are getting different shades and all, but earlier it is like a white, means I am talking about the default option. So in the same way, here also for any web page we create content, we can keep on add anything in the body. But if we don't provide the title to our web page, whatever maybe the file name is there, no, that file name it will consider as a title. But we don't want that. We want our own title. Then we have to put the title. And in HTML, everything is added with the help of tags. We take the help of tags only in the HTML. So, but title is something, not the content of your page. Why? Because just now I have shown you where the title is displayed, not here. Like not here, right? This is called content, Wikipedia, and this one. This is called what? This is a content, right? This one is a content, images, all these things. Whatever it is, Amazon.in is there, no? From here onwards, whatever you see, it is the content. But it is something here on the top, no, that is related to Google Chrome. That is not related to Amazon. Are you getting? This is the tab. On the tab, you are able to see something, some title, no? So online shopping, something is there. That is coming from the title here. Whether it will show or not. Yeah, able to see title tag. Online shopping site in India, shop online, something they have written. In the same way, we can also write it. So what I am saying here is that is not actual content. That is something telling about your web page, right? Extra information about your web page. So that's the reason we have to put it inside the header tag. Open title and then close title. Open title and then close title. Here we can write any title here. I'm just writing create web page. Save this and go to your okay, we have not opened that, no, where here we opened, right? Here in the Google Edge we have opened, no. Yeah, so it is showing the old one, earlier one. Now we made some changes. One thing is you can go to the folder and again you can reopen. Other than that, simply you can reload or refresh the web page. Your browser, you simply just click that button. Spin button is there, no, something like round, that is a reload button. Now you see create web page. So the title has been changed or new title has been added. Clear? Now the thing is, if we wanted to add any kind of content to our web page, how we add? With the help of tags, right? When we talk about the content, already we discussed like the content could be of different type, ranging from text, images, links, list, tables, so many things, forms and all. Here now today we are going to see little bit about the text. First thing, like adding text to our web page. Just a minute, guys. Yeah, what is the day today? Day. Tuesday, right? Yeah. So all the guys, you people, initiate your first fees payment by Thursday evening. So all of you, you just do that. All the people who are attending in online. So guys, you have to come up with your first fee payment by Thursday evening. You just do that. So same works for classroom students also. And if you guys are having any doubts regarding this, if you want any extra information regarding your fees details and all, you can contact admin people. Those they will be helping you guys. Clear? So the people, online people also, just this is one important update. You try to make it by Thursday evening. And if you are still having any doubts regarding anything, whatever it is, apart from the technical activities, all the technical activities I will be talking. And apart from that, if you have anything, you just talk to the admin people. They will guide you guys. Yeah, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So now let us jump into our things, like, yeah, where we stopped here. Yeah, content. When you are talking about the content, we can add different types of content. In that, first we will stick to normal, like text content. So before I talk about the text content here, see, usually we find text something like some bigger text, some smaller text, depending on something like some headings, or sometimes we do observe some like paragraphs and all. So like that, we have different kind of text will be there. This I can compare with the textbook. You people have textbook, right? I'm not talking about normal books, novel, not those books. I'm talking exclusively about textbooks. In textbooks, we have text, like if you have something like chapter number or chapter name, that will be with one size. And after that, something, some heading 1, some introduction to something with some, then 1.1 introduction to something, then 1.1.1. You have seen that, right? Chapter name, chapter number, then 1, then after that 1.1 means heading, a subheading, like that will be there. Other than that, what we observe in the textbooks, text content, they are like headings, different types of headings. Other than that, what we see, paragraphs also. If you are talking about any chapter, in every chapter we do have paragraphs. Why I am telling this example here, because if you are talking about the paragraphs, for every chapter paragraph size is same. The number of lines may be different, but the paragraph size will be same. But when you are talking about the headings, that will vary. If it is a chapter number, bigger will be there. Chapter next 1.1.1 introduction. So in the same way, if we want to add text related content to our web page, we can add text content in two ways, guys. How many ways? Two ways. They are, we can add headings, and also we can add paragraphs. Two things, headings and paragraphs. The way we do have for our offline thing, like normal textbook, here also headings, different headings are available. But coming to the paragraph, only one kind of paragraph will be there. So to add the headings, we have, by default, HTML is providing us 6 types of headings. By default, it is providing 6 types of headings. They will range from H1, H2 up to H6. These are the element. H1 element, H2 element. I told you already, open tag and close tag together is a HTML element. So these are header elements or head elements. But we have a total of 6. Next comes with the paragraph. And to be precise, if you want to write heading H1, we have to write something like this: open H1, then close H1, and then you can write whatever the content you want to write inside that H1 tag. The same works for paragraph also. Here this side, open P and then close P. We do write some content inside that, because text is very simple one. We write, but we have the option of 6 different types of headings. We can use them depending on our requirement. In this, which is larger, size H1 to H6, which is larger, H1. A4 size sheet paper, A2, you don't know. If you don't know also, A2 is bigger, A4 is smaller. Understood, right? So here also the size will be like H1 is a bigger one, then H2, H3, like that. So it is like a decreasing order, size will be decreasing. The fundamental difference here is you'll have so many headings, like six types of headings, but here only one type of paragraph. Other than that, main difference here is heading is bold in nature. The text style is like bold. By default headings are bold. That's why I told you example like a textbook. There also you imagine headings are bold. Paragraph is normal, but headings are bold. So here also headings are, all headings are bold. Maybe H1 bigger size, H2 maybe smaller, H6 smallest one, but still that is bold. Next, coming to this paragraph, we call them as non-bold or normal. By default, paragraphs are non-bold or something like normal, but whereas the headings are bold in nature. Now, already we have a web page, right? Second.html. For this page, now we are going to add the headings and all. Now, the page is already open, but intentionally I am closing the page now. Means that source code I am closing. Now I want to make the changes. What is my web page? This is my web page. What is the content I am having? Simply hi, hello. I don't want that. I want now text to be added like headings and paragraphs. Now what to do? See, if you open in the browser, we can see only output. But I want to make edit, means I want to make the changes. I have to edit the file. To do that, first go to the location. So in desktop, full stack, front end, in HTML folder, I have the file name called second. First select that file and go for right click. Then go with open with option. There you can click for notepad. If you don't find, I already told you yesterday, just to click the choose other app, there you can find it. But again, simply click just once only. Don't click always. Okay. And now anyhow, it is not required. Only for the first time it is. So from the second time onward, directly it is available in the suggestions. Click it. Yeah, open, right? Yeah. See guys, already it's been there. I can write it, but I want you people to experience that. That's why I intentionally closed it, and then I opened it. You people may think these things like easy and very simple and all, but when it comes to practice, you will come to know. You understood, right? That's why I want everything to be proper and it should be like step by step. Yeah. Now content in terms of headings. First headings, text first headings I will go like H1. Any content you can able to add here. Just I am writing something like first heading. Just I have written total all available headings, all six headings I have written. You can write your own content. Anything you can write. Just I am writing just like that, some related thing, second heading, the third heading, fourth heading. You can write whatever you wish. You can write same content also. Then the size will be less. That's it as of now. And these are the headings. No, yeah. First, I will see only headings. I saved the file. You have to save it. Whatever the changes we make, immediately we have to change it. For that to happen, you can go to file. You can go for save option or directly shortcut is like control. Yes. For saving the file, control. Yes. Almost every editor in this web development almost follows the same for saving. Control s only. Yeah. Now this earlier again, the page earlier page is opening. Now we have to reload or refresh. Now you guys are able to see that, right? Yes. So if you see that order is first to sixth order, means the size is getting reduced, decreasing order. So this is about adding headings. In the same way we can add paragraph also. So for that to happen here T, and then we have to write the paragraph. So you can write any content over there. It's like some extra content I am writing, and then I am closing the paragraph. Now save, go to the same browser and reload it for one more time or refresh it. Now you are able to see this is the paragraph, right? And that small difference you can see that it is bold in nature, it is non-bold in nature. And for you to have better observation, just I am zooming my page. Okay, it is not more size, it is just I am zooming. Original size only, just it is like I am using lens kind of thing. So now you are able to see, right? So first heading the size is getting reduced, but if you see this paragraph size almost maybe h3 or h4 size may be same, right? But h5 h6 are smaller compared to your paragraph, but still paragraph are non bold, but these h5 h6 are bold in nature. Clear? So in this way, we will be adding text related content to our web page. But one thing we have to remember that these are the default things available. Means through HTML, six types of headings are available and paragraph is available. Now, I want some heading very big. By default h1 will have one size, right? I zoomed it, but actually it will have some default size, right? I don't want, I want some one heading something very bigger one, a special one, very bigger one. At that time we take the help of css. You understood? There we can define the size of the text how much ever we want. Yes, we can able to do that. That is not only one option using css. Size, text size you can increase, color you can change, background you can change, text styles also you can change, positions. And this normal text, I think its style is like times new roman. You know times new roman font style, right? It's a normal default font style, but you can have different styles as well. All the things we can able to do with the help of css. Clear? But as of now it is about what, just adding headings and paragraphs. That means total text related content we are adding here. So in paragraph, if you see already we have written one paragraph. Now I want to create one more paragraph here. So I have written 2 3 extra, means I think around 4 paragraphs I have created here. Now you are able to see that, right? Now if I want to add any extra thing, like by but all these are by default. By default paragraphs are non bold, by default headings are bold. I want one special paragraph to be bold. Yes, that also we can do using css. If you want one second paragraph to be bold, yes, you can able to do that. But such things we'll discuss when we are talking about css. But here some special requirement, like something, this is a paragraph is there, no? In this word or this sentence in the first paragraph, the second sentence, are you getting? That I want it to be bold. I am having a specific requirement. You understood, right? Then instead of going with the css, in html we have some helper tags are there, something like some helper tags are there. People call them something like formatting tags technically, but the activity they do is something helping. Helper tags we can able to say that. Using that we can able to get it. Let's say for example my intention is I want to make that small text to be bold. For that, the helper tag we have to use here is the tag name itself is, where is that? That's closed. Another text file. Okay, fine. The tag name is B. Open B, close B, small b. Just open B, close B indicates bold. It's an helper tag. Where I want to use that for go to first paragraph here, no first paragraph, this is paragraph first line, this one I want. So yeah, just before starting of that put B, okay, and after that close the B. That's it. Very simple one. Just open and close, close tag B. That's it. Now save and go to your page again. Just to reload the refresh the page. Now you observe that content. Yes, right. Bold. Size will not increase because size will maintain same size as paragraph. We want only that to be highlighted in terms of bold. In the same way, helper tag I told you, know, in the same way we have for bold we have what B, no. In the same way, if you want the text to be tilted, slant text. Normally text always straight. If you want it to be, you know, tilted, slanted, then we use something called italic. Italic. For that, these things you usually observe in Microsoft Word. You'll be having right B, I, that only. So now here, if you want that to happen, okay, immediately after that, one line I leave. Next line, here I am writing something like I. Open I and then close I. Save and just go to the page and simply refresh. Now see this, able to see that, right? And usually why we use this is why we create web pages for some purpose, right? Yeah, why we use paragraphs to write some content, right? Sometimes what happens is, assume like this, we are creating one website for the purpose of online newspaper. What you will write in that articles only, right? When you are writing about the articles, there you will write something like, you know, some book name you are writing. Normally you are writing some content, suddenly you want to mention the book name, that should be highlighted, right? You'll use like this. You understood? Got it or not? Anything something special we usually use like this. Example I told, like that we can have anything bold or something like italic, we can able to do that. In the same way, we do have quotations as well, something in the quotes, double quotes, something like. Usually again same, when you are talking about the newspaper or something, there it has to something like something you want to highlight, then you will be having a double quotes, it will give something like quotations. For that, the tag is q. Q indicates quote tag or quotation tag. It is q. It is something like, you know, today while addressing the nation, the prime minister has said, we write, and then immediately whatever exact is words will mention in the double quotes. Here's something just like this. Here I am writing something q. So, just I am writing for more lines, 2 3 lines, and just closing now, and go to browser. See, as of now no quotes, but now you are able to see, right? Here somewhere quote started and here somewhere, you know, ended, closed. That is about QR codes. Actually it is a quote tag, but it is Q. Bold tag B. P also, it is not a P tag, people call P tag, no, it's a paragraph tag. Syntax is P. Understood? In the
Sir,
same way, which one?
can't we use capital P, capital Q instead of the small
Yeah, we can
letters?
use. Yeah, we can use, but it's not recommended actually. Actually,
Okay, sir.
HTML is a case insensitive language. Insensitive means you can use capital letters or small letters for tag names. Even you can use zigzag also. Zigzag means, see here what I used, everything small, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Here what I use now, capital. When I opened capital, but when I closed, small. So now just to go there, reload. We don't see any difference. And not only that, I told zigzag. No, zigzag means here like this also you can. Understood? Two
Yes,
letters are
sir.
capital and two. So it is a case insensitive language, but as a good practice, we do not, use capital letters, but we can. Technically, we can, but as a recommendation, better we don't. Yeah, I hope you guys got it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're able to see, right? Their site, whatever it is, you're able to see all small. Yeah, tags, you're able to see or not? HTML and all are
Yes, sir.
small. Yeah, these are recommendations actually. But technically it will work, but we have to follow those recommendations. Yeah, same works for this helper tags also. Same. Where we are quote is about quotation, right? In the same way, if you want to highlight some portion in your web page anywhere, some portion if you want to highlight in general in your notebook somewhere, you'll be highlighting something with some light color sketch pen, right? Usually you people do that, right? Some marker or something, like we do generally highlight something. You remember something, yeah. In the same way, light yellow or light green color something you do, right? Yeah. So in the same context, whatever we do offline, same here also we can able to do that. We can do with the help of a special tag is there actually. That special tag is called mark tag. What is the tag name? Mark. So because using that we are marking something, no, that's why we call it as what? Mark tag. So here just I am writing opening and then closing mark tag, and everything I am doing in the last paragraph. So we will check for the last. See, as of now it is nothing, normal. Able to see that? I already told this simply purpose is only to highlight it. We'll be using this. Clear? No, no, yellow only. Default it will come yellow only. If you want some other colors and all, again we take the help of CSS. So whatever I told first only I told you, general formatting we do with the help of CSS only, but we don't go up to CSS to do small activities. But if you want other thing, definitely we'll go with the CSS. Clear? Yeah. So now other than this, we do have some more what you call like different these helper tags are there, but depending on our requirement and situation, we do use them. Let's say for example, you are creating one web page or website where you want to teach maths. You are creating one website there, you want to teach mathematics. You want to teach some mathematics. Then assume your requirement is like you have to write a plus b whole square equal to a square plus b square plus 2a. Good. So that you have to write. Now, okay, at least I will write a square plus b square. Just one expression I will write a square plus b square. Help me. Save. Go to the browser. Reload the browser. What we got? Huh? Don't say what it is there in your mind. What it is displayed. A2 plus b2. Yes or no? In your mind it might be the a square plus b square, but what it is, I told you, you are displaying it to the world, right? What they can see it like a2 plus b2. Then what to do? Don't ask me to put that what you call this 2 on the top of the a. I can't write it on the notepad. Huh? You understood, right? So for this again we have actually in mathematics we call it as power. A to the power 2, right? A square means 3 means a to the power of 3. 4 means a to the power of 4. A4, a power of 4. Clear? 2 means special name square. 3 means cube. But 4 to 5 means to the power, right? In the same way, but in normal in language wise, if you write anything on the top of the letter is called superscript. For any letter, if you write something on the top of the letter, what we call it as? What we call? Superscript. And anything we write to the bottom, then that is called subscript. What we call it as? Subscript. In mathematics we call powers and all, but in general I am telling that. You people know physics, right? At least you heard physics, right? There are two cars which are moving with the velocities or with the speeds of v1 and v2. That v1 and v2 are always like this, right? Yeah, so that 1 and 2 will not be exactly beside, that will be always to the downwards, right? So this is called subscript, and whatever we write on the top, it is called what? Superscript. So that in the normal notepad we cannot write. That's the reason it is not reflected in your web page also, but I want that. So for that purpose we do have separate helping tags for that. So if you want something to the top, then we use something like sup, means superscript, and if you want anything to the down, then it is sub, subscript. We write that. See, example, I want a square, a normal to the power of 2, you write. So before 2 you put that subscript, close subscript, you put that 2, so that it will be written over there. Clear? Now the same I want to write here, where in our code, yeah, here, no, yeah, instead of this here, plus b square, right? Save and go to this, reload this. Now you guys are able to see that. Now it's been represented as a square plus b square. Clear? Same works for subscript. Just change that to P to B. SUP, you make it to SUB, so that subscript will be there. So in this way we can add some helper tags or some formatting tags, by using which we can do some small changes to the text content in terms of display. We are not changing the content, only in terms of display we are making some small changes, so that we are highlighting the content. Whatever may be the content, we are simply just highlighting it. Clear? So this is about adding text related content to our web page. Clear? And
Sir,
what we
can
have
you please
discussed,
show that once again?
which one?
That superscript, that this thing, sir.
Yeah. So A is a normal. To the top of A, I want something. Then wherever you want something to the top, put SUP.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, clear? Yeah. So now, what we discussed in today's session, that is like creating a web page. Already we have done that, but again, we created one more web page, right? With the help of basic template, we created the web page, and then we saved the page, and then later we have seen the output, everything. We made the editing also, we did that. Next is adding text related content to web page. This part we did. So when we are talking about the text related content to the web page, two things are there. What are they? Headings and paragraphs. So how many headings we can add? 5 or 7? Huh? 6, right?
6.
Yeah, yeah, they are from h1 to h6. So whereas h1 is smaller, h6 is, h1 is bigger, h6 is
H1 is
smaller. So
bigger,
from,
sir.
yeah, yes. So from H1 to H6, we'll be having the decreasing order. Clear? So you have to be very careful. Sometimes I do like that, but you should be careful. Clear? Next is paragraphs. Anyhow, paragraph only one tag will be there. That is P. Open P and then close P. That is called paragraph tag. Using that, we can add any number of paragraphs into our a page. And by default, 6 headings are only there, and they are with the default size will be there. And by default, paragraphs also with some size. But default paragraphs are always non-bold in nature, whereas headings are bold in nature. But if you want some special text present in your paragraph to be bold or to be italic and all, then we do take the help of formatting or helping tags or helper tags. Using that we can able to make that happen. That is B for bold, I for italic, and Q for quote. In the same way, mark for marking, highlighting, if you want to do that, yes. And after that, if you want to write something to the top of the letter like superscript or subscript will be using. Clear? So in this way, we will be adding text related content to our web page. So I hope you guys are clear with the today's session. Yes, all of you clear, right? Online guys.
Clear, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, yeah, good, good. You people completed yesterday's thing.
Yes, sir.
Did I
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
did I
sir.
ask anything? Did I ask anything yesterday?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. What I asked, I forgot.
You asked to write a code, basic code, which you have taught us yesterday,
Okay. For what purpose?
so that we don't forget.
Creating
Yeah.
web
Okay.
page.
Yeah. Yeah. I got it, Nachket. But I'm asking, creating what, Gopika? Creating a
Web page, sir.
web page. Yes. If you want to create our own web page, what is the code to be written? That is the task I gave yesterday. So I hope you guys have done that. So I already told you, try not to postpone the things. Every day you have to do. And today you guys have to create one new web page. In that you have to add all text related content, and to the same try to add this helper tags also. Using that formatting tags also you try to add it. Clear?
Yes,
So
sir.
that's it.
Okay, sir.
That's it for the day. Yeah, in the next session, what we do is, we'll be wrapping up this text related thing, and next other content, image or links will be, other content, how to add to our web page. We'll be doing that. There will be nothing like that. We have so many tags. It's not like any number. Okay, but we do learn all the important tags. Whatever we see, in a web page, all the content will be adding. So, okay, guys, as I already told you, the classes are always like, practical. So, whatever we discuss, again, we have to do the same. And as I told you already in the, like, update, like for few weeks, for few days, like 1 week, like that, we'll be having 1 hour session. After that, we'll be, increasing the session size. First, I want you people to get tuned to the subject and all. So, then later we can increase the, duration. That won't be a problem. Clear? Yeah. So that's it for today. Still, if you guys are having any doubts, I'm open to your doubts, guys. Or else, if you are clear, just put a message in the chat box. All the online people, like, clear. Everyone should participate if you are really in the class. Then everyone will respond, right? So okay, guys, then yeah, till Thursday the same link will be there, and after Thursday the link will be, meeting link will be changing. Admin people will be, letting you guys know about that. Okay. So okay, guys, that's it. We'll meet in our next session tomorrow. Bye, guys. Take care.